to find God. So that is our topic of discussion today. Very interesting topic. As I told you, SIP gives us topics every day, and we don't even know what each topic is going to get us to. But this is the topic of SIP. Welcome, SIP Govind. Welcome to the call, SIP Ruth Anu, SIP Sachiv, SIP Ahem, SIP Alak, Anand, Anil, and Chotwani, SIP Ashwin, Atman Revati, Atmanand Bliko, SIP Bliss, Chidanand, GG Harshal, SIP Kamalji, Manisha, Premchandji Rajanand, SIP Siraj, SIP Prakash, Sadanand, Samatma, SIP Siji, Sarojanand, Sagai, Jyoti, Sip Pushpa, Siri, Sita, Aham Brahmasmi, Soham, 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 Soham. So that is the call. We have got Govind to start the opening question. Then Rutanu, Sachiv, Samatma, Bliko. Interesting. The question administrator has put it again on the screen. Why does God make it difficult for us to find him? Yes, Govind.
Hi, AiR Shivoham.
Shivoham.
So, I believe, and it's based on your teachings, which has changed the perception generally. It's not difficult to find God. It is difficult for those to find God only for those who believe in duality and who are in avidya. But
Very good.
but once a person has self-realization, who am I? And once that person has gone to the next step of God realization, who is God, then it's very easy for that person to see God. It's not difficult at all.
Absolutely. Very beautifully said. Good beginning. You're speaking after a long time on the call. So I was
Right.
wondering whether you're asking some other question. So very, very well
No.
said. But what you said is is absolutely right and also possible, but not easy.
Yes, that was going to be the second part of what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, we know that we are SIP, and when we understand that we are SIP, and then we realize that that same energy, which is a SIP, is in everybody, is in everything around us. And as explained in Bhagavad Gita, God is omnipresent. So once you realize, and once you realize with your real eyes that what is God, then it's not difficult to see God. But when you see people doing abnormal things, when they do unethical things, and then we lean to karma when we but for a moment it is difficult to accept that there is God in him too.
Yeah. That's the trick.
Yes,
That's the trick which God confuses us with. SIP has confused us until they are able, like you said, until we see with our real eyes, then we know that if Amitabh Bachchan is performing the role of a criminal, he's not a criminal. He's still Amitabh Bachchan.
but for a moment it takes time. It is not as easy as ABC to just accept that person who's doing a wrongful thing, to look, believe that God is in him. You say, why is it happening to me? Then of course you lean back on karma. Maybe it's my karma, that's why he's doing the wrong doing to me, and I should not do that back
Not
to him
not
because.
maybe. Not maybe.
Yeah, but as you said, it's difficult. It takes a moment. It takes some time to flip from mind to consciousness.
But good you said it. In fact, today's Instagram, we had a nice song. I don't know if you were there,
Yes, I
but
was on Instagram.
that's the secret. If you flip from mind to consciousness, not only will you be happy, which was the song on Instagram today, we will
Yeah,
reach that state of Satchitanand. We will reach that state of awareness, and
correct.
that's the truth. It's just like a child watching an alligator in an amusement park and screaming, thinking it's an alligator, but it's not an alligator.
Agree.
Thank
Understand.
you. Good,
Thank
good
you. Thank
start
you.
going. Thank you. Thank you. Rutanu, Sachiv, Samatma, Bliko, Atmanand.
Sure.
Shivoham.
Guruji, it is easy to find God because if we turn inwards, we find God. And if we see in everyone, then also we find God. But only thing is that we humans are more in bhoga. That is why we don't find God.
Yeah, but what we just said, it's not it's not easy to see God in a shaitan. Correct. This is what Govind brought about some very good points. He says, when you see a shaitan, how can you say this is Bhagwan?
Bhagwan only, but the karma is wrong. Just that. And
No,
as we told, it is reformative. It is not punitive.
it is not the karma is wrong. That shaitan is part of the Leela. It's part of the Maya. So when you are able to see through the Maya, then you realize. You have a poor connection, Rutanu, so just check your connection. Sachiv. Sachiv, Samatma, Bliko Atmanand. Nothing.
Pranam, Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, it's our education and religion which makes us not realize the God, The self-realization only happens through yogi, like you. And you need a guru to, get you out of the darkness to lightness, And which will, I mean, what I have learned over the last now 1 year almost, I have completed plus on your call. And I'm blessed that I'm on this call. Then because of that, I remain in cautiousness. And then remaining in cautiousness tells you that you be in present, not in the past, not in the tomorrow. Live in the moment. That's the secret. Consciousness throughout is the secret to realize the God. Niti niti tattvamasi is the fact. God is nowhere outside. God is inside you.
So is it difficult to realize God?
No, if you have a guru who is blessing you and who's guiding you and you're following him, it's not difficult.
Yeah, but
But without that,
if you have a guru and your blessing, that is less than 1% of humanity can do it.
no, your
So
karma has to be there. You're to be blessed with the karma that you're on, you're following that path. You should, one should also be eager, to follow that.
that's
That
why
eagerness has to be in the
you need mumukshutva.
mumukshutva.
That,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
we have got the formula,
Yeah.
but it's not easy to work with the formula.
No, but
Everybody,
if you're in a silence, that I have realized that, when I'm waking up in the morning, and I'm in a silence,
how many
this is
people
something very beautiful now, which I've learned, which
how many
I
people
never
call you
realized.
Sachiv? How many people call you Sachiv?
At least on the call only, nobody else actually, frankly.
So that is
Because
what
they
will
don't want to call. I have told them, but they don't want to call. I don't know why. They said this. I mean, sorry to say this is stupidity, but I don't know how to convince them.
yeah. So the beauty is for people to say it's stupidity, and you still continue believing that it's not stupidity.
No, I
This will
laugh.
take
I mean,
you,
I
yeah,
have nothing to say.
this will take you to God realization, because God realization is not for those people who solve it. Unfortunately, stupidly call this stupidity.
In fact, I tried with my wife. She says you're stupid. So what I do? I say nothing. Then I said, okay, fine.
Uh,
I can't
okay, good.
force. It has to come.
No, no. No, I didn't mean to. I'm just telling you. You said it. You're telling when you sign, when you write your name.
Hmm.
When I write my name, what name do I write?
I'm sure you're right, AiR.
Yeah, I don't know. For 10 years, I've only written it. Not now, from 10 years.
So you mean to
So,
say that now onwards, if we are signing, example, what I want to ask you here. Last time also, I think I asked this question. Legally, will not this be a problem? Because example, if
no.
you're signing
See,
a bank
no.
paper or
Legally, you can't change. Legally, because you're signed in Aadhaar card, your ID, your bank, your income tax, you
right,
can't. I don't consider that you should change all that.
okay,
Apart from what is legally statutory requirements, leave that, ignore that.
okay,
But wherever you can change it.
okay. Like like I have a status here now on the phone. I'm just saying example, like WhatsApp status, so I can immediately change that.
Immediately, your name, your status, everything should appear as Sachin. Then people will ask you, what is Sachin? Then you
Hmm.
tell them, I am not Sachin, I am the soul in Sachin, and God is in me, and God is in you. This becomes your sadhana. This is what will become your sadhana.
Right.
Okay, Samatma.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Samatma.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I love SIP
that manifests as all divine souls over here.
Yes,
And
good.
guidance, I have mastered SIP on lip. And see, SIP is in every molecule of matter. Kan kan mein SIP hai. And when we live with SLS and ISIS, we know there is no place where God is not there or SIP is not there. So it is very easy. But it is after coming unto your guidance.
See, okay. My guidance is not something that I have got a monopoly or copyright on. Correct. This,
You guide.
yeah, I guide you what my guru guided me. Like the only change I told you, for me, it was a big struggle because to get time with my guru, and my guru was talking English, Hindi, Sindhi, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, because he was talking to, he was talking to 10 different type of people, 10 different things. And I had to pick only the language of enlightenment. I had to pick that. But if you come to this call, I don't let you speak anything else except the subject. I don't deviate left and right. So that is the advantage. And this is the grace of SIP. SIP has blessed this call. So whenever you are thanking this call, remember we should thank SIP, because it is not easy for a call like this. How we are over now, we may be about 200 people in this call. No, everybody does not come every day, but at least 200 people who are attending this call. How are 200 people attending this call? And some are attending 5 times a week, 6 times a week, 7 times a week. I know many of you are attending 7 times a week. Some are attending once a week, twice a week. There are many people who come once a week. So, but it's a grace of it. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bliko Atmanand. Nothing karma. Rutanu, Siraj, Siba. God's will.
Shivoham, love you all.
Yes.
To answer the question is actually God is not making it difficult, but it is his game or his leela, you can say.
Good. Well
And
said.
that Maya is also his power only.
Very good.
So that has two quality, which is projecting and concealing. So what it is projecting is all sansar, colorful, everything, and you can sink very easily. And what it is hiding is a fact that this is power of SIP. SIP is everywhere. SIP is in all what we spoke everything today, every day. So that thing is not visible because of Maya. It is hidden. The truth is hidden and the mithya is projecting. That's the reason why it is difficult for us to find him.
Bliko, the truth is not hidden.
Truth is concealed, you can say.
The truth is not even concealed.
But
Think what you should say.
It appears, it doesn't appear as realizing is a different story.
Why it doesn't appear?
It doesn't appear because of Maya, because of sansar.
Why it doesn't
Because
appear?
of, it is.
Why it doesn't appear?
It doesn't appear because we are a human being, just live and die with the whatever we see with the senses and perceive as a knowledge from
Then we
school.
should blame God, no?
No, God is not to blame because we don't open our eyes. That's a problem. That's the reason.
So I just want to make the narrative correct. SIP is not hiding, SIP is not hidden, SIP is not concealing.
Correct.
It is because our layers of avidya.
Avidya and Maya, yeah.
No, Maya is okay. No, don't again see SIP, Bliko. When you're saying Maya, who you're blaming?
No, it's a power of SIP. It is his arrangement. It's Leela.
Leela.
We cannot blame.
Who should we blame?
We should blame ourselves because our ignorance is stopping.
That's the only point I'm bringing about.
Correct,
okay,
yeah.
That's the small point, small, very tiny thing, but I just made the narrative correct. Atmanand, thank you. Atmanand, nothing karma, Siraj.
Shivam Guruji.
Sure.
I think it has been summarized quite well. So I think my answer is also same. For 99% of the population, it is difficult because of ignorance. But I think for the people who are coming regularly on this call, I think it's quite easy.
So actually, has got the question, Atmanand, since you are ready to hit the ball. Your bat is in your hand. Why does God make it difficult for us to find Him?
No, he's not making it difficult, right? I mean, it's just that we are not contemplating enough. That's what I feel.
Correct.
I think his the power, his
How old,
mystery
how old are
is
you?
there everywhere, but
How,
somehow we don't contemplate, right? So even if you just take a body,
how old are you?
how
How old are you?
I am 51.
When did you find God?
When did I?
Find God.
I would say 1 year back.
Correct. So the question is, why did you not find God for 50 years?
No, it took maybe some part is karma, and the other part is also I didn't contemplate enough. Even though a lot of things were there, that's what I felt.
Actually, for 50 years, you were wrongly conditioned.
That is true. That is true.
You were taught, you were tutored to believe that God lives in the sky. For 50 years, when you prayed, you looked at the ground or you looked up in the sky
No, I looked at statues.
as statues. For 50 years, you did not realize that God is not the statue.
No,
So
and in
this is
fact, in our upbringing, if I say I am God, then people will think it is very insulting, right? So, I mean, I'll be offending them actually. So,
so this is the challenge. But that's why. So tell me, Atmanan, if you have benefited being with me for 1 year, what must you tell them?
no, I'm trying to tell that. So, I
That you
mean,
are
see,
God.
I like the way you said in one of the interviews. Somebody asked you, "Aap Bhagwan ho kya?" So you said, "Nee, nee, nee. Everyone is God. You are also God."
नहीं,
So
I
now
said,
you,
I said, नहीं, 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 आप भगवान है.
नहीं, नहीं. You said सब भगवान है, आप भी भगवान है. तो फिर
So,
मैं क्या हुआ? So
yeah, beautiful. So when you want to tell somebody that I am God, the only way to make them understand is to tell them you are God.
correct, but I like the way you say, because see, when you also say you are, I am God, people take it offense. But you say everybody is God, you are also God, then you contemplate what I am.
That's why these podcasts are very important. When you yesterday I did a podcast with Krishna Das. Very beautiful. Up to 11 o'clock in the night, I was doing a podcast because he's in America. And from America, we did a beautiful Zoom podcast, which will get telecast. And for him, he kept saying bhakti, 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 bhakti only. I don't know, but he was saying no, nothing. Only Ram, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Okay. Anything else, Atman? Thank you. Nothing. Umang. I think Umang, nothing, Karma, Siraj, Shiva.
Shivam here.
Shiva.
The answer of this question is a very famous quote कि लाइक अगर सब कुछ मिल जाएगा जिंदगी में तो तमन्ना किसकी रखोगे कुछ अधूरी ख्वाहिशें तो जीने का मजा देती
कुछ
अगर सब कुछ मिल जाएगा जिंदगी में तो तमन्ना किसकी रखोगे कुछ अधूरी ख्वाहिशें तो जीने का मजा देती है अगर सबको भगवान मिल गए तो फिर
हाँ,
तमन्ना ही किस चीज की है
सबको तो नहीं मिलेगा ना.
हाँ
पहली
तो
बात तो पहली बात तो do you know what how many people will realize God?
1% 0.0001%.
You're right. 0.0001% as per statistics, as per
Yeah.
our understanding. So ये जो ख्वाहिश है, what you said, अगर तमन्ना सब पूरी हो जाए, the purpose of life is
Yeah.
to fulfill our desires of God.
Yeah.
And if you don't fulfill the desire of God, that means you will continue to come in the cycle. And like they say, Chucky piecing and piecing and piecing, it will go
Yeah.
on and on and on.
अगर if everyone is able to realize God within the same life, like इसी जन्म में सबको भगवान मिलने लग गए, then the life and death, birth and death cycle will got vanish. और
Correct.
फिर वो होगा ही नहीं जन्म मरण किसी का ही नहीं होगा सबको भगवान मिल रहे हैं सबको मोक्ष मिल रहा है सब एनलाइटेंड हो रहे हैं
नहीं
तो
होगा नहीं. इसके प्लान लीला में माया में होगा नहीं. But you are fortunate. You are fortunate to be on this call. And you are fortunate that you flipped over. You were thinking ये क्या बकवास कॉल है साला, ये क्या मीनाक्षी को ये साला आदमी है तो ब्रेन वॉश कर रहा है साला, क्या इसको कौन है सही है. This was your original thought, not you. It was not your, it was you, your mind. your mind has.
if I'm recalling those days, I was so stupid. Like, अब मुझे इतनी हंसी आती है ना, like, what was I was saying? मतलब for 1 year, sorry to say, but पहले मुझे आपका नेम आत्मा इन राम नहीं पता था। तो जब तक मैंने कॉल ज्वाइन नहीं किया था या मीनाक्षी से मेरी कॉन्वर्जेशन हुई नहीं थी, सॉरी, वेरी अपोलोजाइज, बट मैं आपको ऑल इंडिया रेडियो कहता था ये यार। बट अब मुझे इतना रियलाइज होता है ना, आई वॉज सो फूल्ड, लाइक she tried to convince me for 1.5 years and it took me so much time to get it understand.
You're lucky you have a goddess as a partner.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're lucky you have a goddess. वो तो आपकी सबसे आपका जिंदगी का सबसे बड़ा कर्म है कि आपको
yeah.
आपके घर में एक गॉडेस मिल गया।
Lucky enough, so much. It's all total Sip's blessing and your blessing, sir. Yeah.
Good, thank you. Good, nothing. Over. Karma.
Shivoham AiR.
Shivoham.
Hi, you're doing well today. आपने
Always.
ग्रेट आपने मेरा आंसर ऑलरेडी आधा दे दिया है व्हेन यू वर टॉकिंग टू ब्लिको बट आई विल स्टिल गो ahead and say it. So it's actually not at all difficult to find or realize God. What's difficult is to remove the ignorance that God is something special, a creature or a form hidden inside maybe temples or in the sky or in some supernatural thing that it's kind of watching. Everybody knows it's omnipresent. Everybody knows कि सब जगह है कण कण में, लेकिन फिर भी वो ignorance है लोगों में कि they are not able to like accept and acknowledge that every animal is the god, every bird is a god,
But
every tree
karma,
is a god.
karma, this is what life is about, na?
Exactly.
Life is not about eating chole bhature and having milkshake and having
हाँ,
life is not about that.
नहीं पर यही ना ज्यादातर वक्त जो है लोगों का वो इसी में बीत रहा है मोस्टली और कंडीशनिंग ऐसी है आई मीन आई एम श्योर आप भी ये सुनते हो दिन भर में ज्यादातर लोग सिर्फ यही सोच रहे होते हैं कि ब्रेकफास्ट क्या करना है, ब्रेकफास्ट में सोच रहे होते हैं लंच क्या करना है, लंच में सोच रहे होते हैं डिनर क्या करना है, फिर डिनर के टाइम पे व्हाइल दे आर फिनिशिंग अप द डे दे आर थिंकिंग ओ कल क्या ब्रेकफास्ट करना है। आई मीन ये सर्वाइवल के लिए जरूरी है बट वी आर पुटिंग too much of time in all of these things instead of working on removing our ignorance. Otherwise, God realization or finding God is not difficult at all. And I'm so glad you said it's not concealed, it's not hidden, it's just everywhere. It's our mind that keeps taking over. And we
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're 100% right. So it's for us. We have to be able to still the mind, to kill the mind, to be in consciousness. Prabhu to har jagah hai. So that's why when I was trying to find the God 2012, 2013, 2014. Oh, it was for me. I used to tell Prabhu, I said, ढूंढूं भोले, कहाँ है तू भोलेनाथ, ढूंढूं भोले, कहाँ है तू. I was singing to him. I'm saying, I'm searching for you. I used to keep on singing, keep on asking him, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I must be having at least 25 songs on the subject, asking God, Prabhu, where are you?
I know. And sometimes it so happens also कि कई बार आपकी भक्ति इतनी ज्यादा होती है कि आपके सामने आके भी बैठ जाते हैं ना जब भगवान, लेकिन भक्ति है, इग्नोरेंस अभी तक पूरी नहीं जब गई होती ना, आप
That
नहीं
is that
पहचान
is
पाते
yeah,
तब भी।
that is the biggest problem. You know that story, right? You know the story that one man was a bhakt who was doing bhakti for 24 hours. Did you know the story?
I don't recall it. I
God,
won't mind if you
God,
just tell us.
God came to him. God came to him in his bhakti, in prayers. We're seeing when you're chanting, like Krishna Das yesterday was going on chanting, right? Hare Krishna, Namah Shiva. He's an American chanting.
Yeah. Yep.
When God appeared, the man told God, "This is I only see a picture of you in the sky. I want to meet you." You know what God told him?
Mhm.
God told him, "You go to the temple tomorrow. I'll meet you." You remember this story?
Now I remember. Yes.
What
Now
happened?
I remember. Somebody appears in form of a human, if I'm not wrong,
No,
And
no.
maybe they're picking up the shoes or something like that.
No, 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 no. So God told him, you go tomorrow to the temple and I'll meet you there.
Okay.
So he asked God, how will you meet me tomorrow? How will I recognize you? So what does God tell him? God tells him, tomorrow when you go to the temple, you will find only one man without a head. You will find only one man without a head. So the man went to the temple next day and is searching for the man without the head. He's searching. So he could not find the man. He came back home and he kept on praying. Again, Krishna, 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 kept on praying. Then what happened?
Krishna
God came
appeared
back.
again.
God came back. And he told God, you cheated me. You told me you will come and meet me. God said, I came, but you could not see me. He said, but where were you? You know what God told him?
Yep, tell me.
God told him, could you see yourself? Can you see yourself? So the only headless man was you. I mean you.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is so interesting when the god is or the Krishna is saying. I refrain from using term God, so I'll refer it as Krishna,
Yeah.
saying that headless man. It's kind of implies brainless also in this situation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
thanks.
Siraj, Rajkumar, Siraj, Shiba, God's will, Rekha. Ahem Brahma, Sukhi, Sundar, Rumataji, Harshal, Rajanand, Girishanand. Come on. We have many people in the line.
Shivam,
Let's
sir.
go. Shivam.
Shivam, sir. Actually, for the beginners, maybe I'm beginner, maybe around 45, 50 days. See, previously we used to pray. If something you need or if you are in some difficulty, you had some shoulder to pray. And sometime it happens, sometime it doesn't happen. Always doesn't happen. So you have some hope. Now, once you are on this journey, you have to surrender and you have to accept it, whatever happens. So, because it is realization that it is because of past karma and present karma, and it is going to happen. So, you do your best and surrender the rest, or accept whatever happens. So, it is like maybe not easy journey for beginners. It takes time to accept everything because when you meet the people, maybe you have different hygiene, they have different hygiene. It takes time to realize everybody, you have to love everybody. So it is journey. I find maybe trying to do it, it may take time, but it is a different change because we are conditioned for last maybe I am 60, so 60 years. Whatever we are being told, our belief system, we have to totally change some of the areas. And some of the areas are maybe not a big change, but somewhere something is big change. So that is just I want to submit. And I'm aligned to this after having this call. Maybe my understanding is like body. You explained on one of the day that somebody shoots. So he shoots through the pistol and that means whatever karma we do through body, but body disappears when you take a rebirth. So the karmas are done by mind and ego, not by soul, because soul is changing every time. You have
Correct.
different soul for every birth. So mind and ego are doing karma, and they are getting rebirth to maybe clear out their karma. So that is my understanding. And what I further understand, mind is the major culprit because my ego is fed by the mind. Once we work on the mind, so maybe it may give 90% results. So that is my understanding till date.
No, absolutely right. See, the today's challenge is for actually, you see, in this call, what is the journey? The journey is self-realization. And after self-realization, the journey is God realization. So this is the journey. And we have to keep on going through this journey. And each of these questions gets us closer, gets us closer. Unfortunately, we are lost. We are so badly lost, not out of our own intention. Sometimes we are lost because of karma. Sometimes we are tied up. Sometimes because of our family. Sometimes because of our duty. Sometimes because of our shame. Sometimes because we don't have a strong willpower. there are many reasons why we don't realize God. It's very sad. It's very sad because it means our complete life journey is wasted.
And one more thing which recently I read in one of your books, mind, thoughts, repeated thoughts, worry. Repeated worries is stress. Many stresses gives anxiety, and many things maybe you get depressed, and you lose basically control. So consciousness is one of the major key factor what I see, and mind is a key factor. That is maybe you need to work a lot on this.
You're already 45 days is a big achievement. What you've done in 45 days is a lot. Continue, continue, continue. Siba,
Thank you.
keep on, don't leave it. Nothing in the world should stop you. The problem is some people, they get caught in rotten thought. Some people they become blind because of the mind. Then they can't find God. Siba.
Guruji, pranam, Guruji. Most of the points are covered, Guruji. So I just want to focus on the remaining points. Either I am wrong or right, I don't know, Guruji, in that. Guruji, it is not difficult to find God, because when you are enlightened, you see God in ant to mountain. In all the creatures, you see God, Guruji. First of all, to that. And as you increase your sadhana, as you move in your sadhana, Guruji, the paradigm totally changes, Guruji. Because Guruji, I have realized many things, Guruji, in those things, Guruji. You start seeing, matlab it is difficult to see Bhagwan mein shaitan mein Bhagwan dekhna, but when you start believing in the law of karma, Guruji, it is not at all difficult. Time lagta hai, Guruji, but it is not at all difficult.
Very good.
Secondly, Guruji, as you said about gunas, Guruji, tamas, rajas और sato, साधना से ये तमस और ये रजस जो है वो कम हो जाता है, गुरुजी, एंड यू स्टार्ट मूविंग टू सतो. दैट ऑल्सो आई हैव रियलाइज्ड, गुरुजी. जिस दिन साधना नहीं हुई उस दिन हम लोग वो उसमें ही अटके रहते, वो तमस में ही अटके रहते. देन सेकेंडली, यम नियम आसन प्राणायाम अष्टांग योग में भी, गुरुजी, according to sadhana, Guruji, you start.
Don't tell full story because everybody wants to talk. Be brief. Please be brief.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
Thank you. God's will.
Shivohang Sip, thanks for this call.
Yes.
I don't think it's for us to discern God's reasons for doing things. This is really God's business, not my business, I would say.
Absolutely.
If he wants to hide, then he does. We need to accept the fact he may be hiding. And this is, therefore, we need to cooperate as much as possible not to allow this to happen. Because society is doing its best really to hide. They don't want to find God. They're too busy drinking Coca-Cola and not really interested in the big issue. So it is a remarkably important subject, this, that we need to remind each other not to go to sleep. I don't know. It is actually very, because you can easily waste a human life on this, and so I think to discern why God chooses to.
We are not trying to discern. We are just having fun trying to realize the truth.
Exactly.
So that's what the journey is. Okay. Good, yes. Will. Very nice. Very, very, very beautifully said. Rekha Parwani. Shivoham.
It was difficult before joining this call because we were taught that God punishes us and we had fear of God.
What God punishes? When did you say God punishes us?
We were taught like this, that God will punish us.
We were taught. Okay.
As children, and even we had fear of God. We didn't love God. So, and we didn't realize who is God. We didn't know the purpose of our life. So we were taught all wrong as children. So I think at that time it was difficult to realize God. But now, after joining this call, we know what is God, and now it's not difficult at all to realize God.
If you attain God, then you have attained your life. That means you have attained your purpose of your life.
We know the purpose of our life.
The moment you are able to realize God, that is moksha. That becomes the moment. That's why we say awakened, enlightened, and liberated. What is liberated?
Yes.
Liberated means becoming one with God.
So I feel it's our karma that we are in this call.
Good,
And
Rekha.
tonight,
Aham Brahma.
yeah.
Aham Brahma, Sukhi,
Thank you.
Sundar, and Rumataji. Rajanand, Girishanand, Krishna, and Ashwin.
Shivam Guruji.
Sure.
Guruji, I just want to add on. I just want to say that the God does not make it difficult for us, but we ourselves make difficult
Good.
because we are in a belief system that is created by the religion we are in.
Good.
So basically, what happens? We become so much blind in the religion that it never allows us to become a jigyasu. We never ask
Very,
questions.
very good. You gave me a
And
quote just now. You gave me a quote just now. The mind, the mind makes us blind, so God we cannot find.
yes, Guruji.
You gave me a quote just now. The mind makes us blind, so God we cannot find. Continue. I'm
Yes.
sorry for interrupting you, but the quote came from your talk.
Not a problem, Guruji. So, Guruji, this type of ignorance does not allow us to be on a quest to find the divine which is already inside us.
Yes.
So, this is
Beautiful.
my
Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. How long have you been on the call? I am Brahma.
it's been 4 to 5 months, Guruji.
Very good. Good. Very good progress. Very good progress. Keep on every day. Try to ask questions. Try to be on audio, video whenever possible. Sukhi, Sundar, Rumataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivam, Sukhi.
I bow down to all the SIP in the call. Before coming to this call, yes, I lived in duality and there was so much of confusion which God, whom to pray, and all that. But after coming to this call, when I heard about ISIS, again, I was in contemplation. There were many doubts, but all that got cleared coming to this call with the grace of God and guidance of Guru. So ISIS really helped me to understand, and it's easy, and it's also taught me to be always in reverence. I think that's really very important, and it's very helpful, and it's easier for me to see SIP.
Good. Very good. Thank you, Sukhi. Sundar, Rumataji. Sundar, please speak quickly because your signal takes a lot of time to come. Yes, Sundar, please speak quickly, loudly. Yes, sir.
Shubham, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, to find the God, it is not difficult, but it has made it difficult, sir. By we can say by parenting, by schools, teachers, and colleges, and by society, and by religions, and by so-called spiritual teachers.
Very good. Very beautiful.
Yeah,
Very beautiful answer today.
they have made it is difficult.
Very good.
If we are taught in the right way, then it is not actually difficult, sir. That's what I
Very,
understand.
very good. Very good answer today. You have given such a clear, good answer. Thank you. Very good from that. Rumataji. Good, perfect answer. Very good answer. Rumataji.
प्रणाम प्रणाम
Pranam.
गुरु जी शिवो हम
Pranam. बोलिए.
गुरु जी जो भी मैं कह रही हूँ आपसे ही सीखा है
हाँ.
जब चाहा और राह प्रभु की हो, जब चाहा और राह प्रभु की हो, जब प्यार और प्यास प्रभु का हो, तो पाना उसको बिल्कुल भी मुश्किल नहीं।
Very
और
good.
आपके भजन है प्रभु पाना जीवन का मकसद है। और गुरुजी ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है, कुछ नहीं है, प्रभु ही चाहिए। ये भी वो भी नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ प्रभु चाहिए। प्रभु
So-
ऑन द लिफ्ट एंड नेवर फॉरगेट, always remember
The
प्रभु।
problem is young girls who are 25% of your age वो भटके हैं। The young आप तो एडवांस में आ गई आप, लेकिन आपको छोटी छोटी बच्चियों को सिखाना है कि ये क्या है सच्चाई जिंदगी में।
Guruji,
Okay,
thank you so much for your grace and guidance. I
Thank you, thank you.
always thank you from the core of my heart.
Thank you Rumata जी। राजानंद, गिरीशानंद।
शिवम सर।
सब शिवम बोलिए।
सर सिप गॉड और सिप
is a parent. Is a parent. He can't keep us away from him. So he has revealed Atmajnana. He has provided gurus. He has created gurus. In that sense, we can say. At the same time, he has to run the show, the Leela, thus created Maya. I remember my children used to play with and were caught for the full day with G.I. Joe's toys then. So we are caught in Maya created mirages. Despite
Can't hear you. I think आप कुछ मूविंग ट्रेन में हैं या बस में, आपको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है आपका. Girishanand. When somebody is on a bad connection, then all the people are not able to hear. Girishanand.
God made it possible for man to realize God and also see him through all his manifestations.
So God made it possible.
Possible for man to realize God and see God through all his manifestations.
So why is man still not able to do it?
Because he is not able to realize God and he sees only the world.
No, just so
Separate.
Rajanand was saying God is a parent. If God is parent, then God should give all 100% people chance to realize God. So this is not, I mean, I could not reply to Rajanand. Rajanand, अगर आप सुन रहे हैं तो, God cannot be parent. God is SIP. God's not parent. ये अगर parent है तो फिर क्यों आपको enlightenment है, आपके बच्चों को क्यों नहीं है, आपकी बीवी को क्यों नहीं है? For example, I don't know, I'm just telling you. So the point is, God is SIP, supreme immortal power. But what Girish is saying is correct. But we are not able to realize God. Why, Girish, we are not able to realize God?
Because of the mind.
And what is the mind doing?
Mind is showing mithya as satya.
Correct. Mind is wandering. Mind is wandering. Mind is going after all the trinkets and treasures which are fake, which are false, which are mithya. Who told? Just who told? Atmanand said, I was praying to statues. And this is the word of Atmanand. Atmanand said, I was all these years I'm praying to statues. I also was praying to statue. I was praying to Shivling. For 48 years for me, Shivling was God. How I realized I'm such a Bewkoof. Such a Bewkoof. Then I awakened. Thank you, Girishanand, Krishna, Bliko, Kanika, Shivoham, and Punam. I hope we can have these 5 questions at least. Then we will see. Yes.
Krishnoham.
Krishnoham.
We are unable to find God because one, either we are sleeping, two, we have lost our way, three, we are not looking at the right place, and four, as you say, we are spiritually blind. We have not yet to open our real eyes. And I also remember what Pix told one day that मुझे इतना अच्छा लगता है. एक बार he said when the madman का story that they were given.
Who
Pix,
told?
Prabhu in
Pix,
Prabhu
yeah.
in
Christian singer.
Yeah. He said no, the mad people were given pots with holes. So whatever they learn also was going away. So मुझे ये लगता है, so I was also thinking, we still, our pots are leaking pots, but if you immerse the leaking pots in water 24/7, our pots will be full. That is what satsang, this Zoom call help us. With your words, with your lessons, we are now, yeah.
No, very, very beautiful, very beautiful. That story was very good. We don't use it much. Yeah, what was the story that somebody gave mad people some pots with?
Yeah, they were given pots with leaking pots, and it seems the caretaker or the doctor said, when at least one person comes and say, how can you fill water? It's leaking. Then they are not mad. We are still mad with our leaking pots. But we keep it, even a sieve, if it is sunk in water, it will be full with water. So that is what we need to do now.
And you said
immersed in water.
And finally, the fifth, you said for point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, and point number 4.
Yeah.
And point number 5. And point number 5, finally. We cannot find the God. We
Yeah,
cannot
we can
find God.
only realize. Yeah.
We don't realize.
That is why.
Ultimately.
And today आपका जो calendar, date calendar का code भी is, I think it is something like this. When I am I and you are you, then he becomes he. So you cannot find him. Something I don't remember that. Yeah.
Good. But at least see if our message reaches as many people as we can, they will stop trying to fill empty pot. They have a whole pot now. This message, if you can make somebody understand that your pot has got holes, you can stop them from being mad. Which means agar you can make 1% realize God, 1%, only 1% in your life. It's a big achievement. Today I was telling Umang came. Umang, I think you were not on the call. I didn't see you on the call. Umang with
I
Meenakshi.
saw Umang. I heard Umang's. Yeah, he was saying.
So Meenakshi didn't leave him.
Yeah.
He was telling you, क्या तुम AIR All India Radio को सुन रहे हो, Daily AIR सुन रहे हो. He was teasing, right? But she said no. She said no. And today he has become so strong. He has become so much committed to the call. Rare combination. I don't think we have another group left. Two people are attending from one family. I don't know whether we have got two people attending two separate Zoom IDs. That's a great thing. It's very difficult. Abha and Ashwin, sorry. Abha and Ashwin are also attending the call. We have silently they're attending. Two couples we have on the call. Thank you, Krishna. Anything else?
Thank you, sir.
Bliko, Kanika, Shivoham, and Poonam.
Shivoham.
Yes,
Today's, the Insta, I was writing some comment and you spoke. My God, I would get shocked. The same thing you spoke about
No, I
Bliko.
read
I
your
was
comment.
writing Bliko living in conscious, something
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
reading. Once in a way, I read the comment. Otherwise, I could not
Okay.
speak. I was not
So
speaking
I
from
was shocked. I was shocked. I said, my God, what is this? Amazing.
No, normally
And
I don't read comments on Instagram. Normally, there's
correct,
no time to read the comment on Instagram.
correct.
But sometimes when a good comment comes, then I add to the story.
Okay. So one more good analogy I come across is very good. When one guru was standing and there was somewhere there was two garbage can was there. One was written wet garbage and one was dry garbage. We see in India also maybe suka
Yeah,
kachra, gila
yeah.
kachra, something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
So he was the guru laughed and the disciple said, what is great in this looking to garbage and you are laughing? He says a big lesson is there. I said, what lesson? I don't understand. I said, okay. So whatever we are accumulating, wealth, car, money, house, jewelry, everything is all suka kachra. Means it's a dry garbage. And whatever my wife, my son, my friend, my boss, these are all gila kachra. Means it's a weight. All the emotion and what it is attached to, that is all gila kachra. So when you are get rid of gila kachra and weight, both kachra, then only you can realize God. Otherwise, no. So, like God is why we cannot find God because God is very, very far for those who think it is far. And it's very, very nearer than your eyes, so you cannot find. So that's the magic of God.
So
So
that is the
like a
biggest.
fish cannot find water because
Yeah.
fish born in water, die in water, and always in
Beautiful.
water.
Beautiful. Birds cannot find Hawa. Birds
Oh, yeah,
cannot find
exactly. Yeah,
air.
correct.
Where is air?
Where is there? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Kanika, Shivoham, Poonam, and if time is possible, Mohan Puja. Yes, Kanika?
Namaste to everyone, to the
Yes.
Sangatji, and good evening, AiR. So wonderful to join. Apologies, I can't put my camera on today. But
Yes.
I once again I have the similar, linked question to what I was asking yesterday. I've
Yes.
tried to simplify. So
Yes.
basically, AiR, uh, you know, I want to know what if there is somebody I deeply respect and I wish to pray that he lives a full, graceful life, at least minimum of 108 years. How
Yeah.
can I co-create this with the help of SIP? If you could please bless me with the direction and the answer, please.
So you're saying that somebody you highly respect and you want them to live 108 years. And so
Minimum, at least minimum.
that's good enough. And so you want to ask me how you can co-create this through a manifestation. Am I
Yes,
correct?
this is what I was trying to ask yesterday. I was not able to articulate.
No problem.
Ji.
The answer as per me, you cannot. The answer as per me, you cannot even make that person live for 108 seconds if that person's time is over. You can wish well. You can pray to Sip and you can tell Sip, Sip, this is a wonderful person. May he have long life. This is okay. I want to give you a logic why I'm telling like this. Kanika, are you able to listen to me?
Yes, yes.
Is Sip less intelligent than you and me or more intelligent?
More intelligent.
Is SIP waiting for you and me to pray what we want, or SIP has made an automatic world which is unfolding as per karma?
Everything is all unfolding as per karma. But what if let's say, what if it's somebody who is sick,
It's just
like
like,
you?
wait. It's just like an apple tree praying to SIP. Oh, SIP, oh, SIP, I am so tired of giving apples. From tomorrow, may I give oranges? Oh, sip, oh, sip. Every day the apple tree is praying. Every day the apple tree is trying to manifest. Every day the apple tree is trying to manifest and co-create that the apple tree should start giving oranges from tomorrow. Is it possible?
No.
So we can surrender. We can tell Sip, Sip, this is a beautiful person, not 108. May you give him 216 years of life. That is up to Sip. That is up to Sip. But we
Yes.
have to do our part. Our job, Kanika, to conclude my answer, our job is not to recommend anybody to Sip. Sip knows better than you and me whose karma, who is what, who is very divine, who needs. If air is a rascal, Sip knows how to take care of air. If air needs to be here for next 1 year, SIP will do it. If air needs to be here for 10 years, SIP will do it. Nobody needs to tell SIP his job. But you can manifest something for yourself. You can have thoughts, feelings, actions for yourself. So, Kanika, that's my last answer. You can manifest anything for yourself through thoughts, through feeling, through act, not for somebody else. That is my answer, and we have to thank you, Kanika. I hope I've answered you today in enough time. Shivoham and Poonam.
Shum Sarji,
Yes, sir.
Daji, everyone has told everything, but since 99% of the population is living in ignorance,
Correct.
they still think that God is in the sky and in the temple.
Correct.
1% who are on the path of self-realization and who have know what is self-realization, God realization, what we have learned in the Zoom call, what is soul, what is SIP, Satchit Anand and Neti Neti Tattvamasi. We 1% know where God is. God is kan kan mein Bhagwan, patte patte mein Bhagwan hai.
Very good. Very beautifully said. So, so Shivoham, you should be grateful to SIP that from Ashok you became Shivoham. How many people are calling you Shivoham? Does your wife call you Shivoham or she called you Ashok?
No, Sarji.
Or she called you Heda?
Buddhota.
Huh?
Buddhota.
Buddha. So Buddhota means, for those who don't know, in Hindi, suno ji, Alex, suno ji, suno ji, suno. Buddhota means suno ji.
Listen.
Good. You're being honest. Thank you. Poonam, last question. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Shivoham. Poonam. Unmute Poonam, please. Yes, Poonam.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
So, yes, for a long time, I thought it was very difficult to achieve God. And the reason being, I thought I wasn't worth it. And I would, even during meditation, I would cry saying, how can I see God? I'm not worth it. I have so many faults in me. And then slowly, I started understanding the nature of God, which is not non-judgmental and just love. And then I realized that why would I be rejected? But I was still in duality. Like there is a God from whom I was asking for love. And wanting to be accepted. And slowly that happened. And then a lot of surrender is happening now. And I am on the path of realizing that I am that. But I
Very, very
haven't yet
beautiful.
reached there.
But at least you feel you're getting there. Are you confident
Yes.
you're getting? You have any
Yes.
doubt?
No, I don't have a doubt, but the realization has to come. That it's an intellectual activity right now, but I've come a long way from thinking that I wasn't even worth it to where I am today.
No, it's very beautiful. The way you have articulated today, what you have said is very, very, very beautiful. And I am grateful, I think, to Renuka who brought you to the call, right?
Yes.
So Renuka brought you, Renuka brought, I think,
Wow.
Kamalji, who has translated 6 books in Hindi. Renuka brought Ashwin, Renuka brought Abha. And so some people, as I told you, they become divine instruments, just like Krishna. I think Krishna brought Shiva, Krishna brought Siri, and Krishna brought uh, many more people to this call. Aham Sip, Aham Sip. Thank you, Siri. So Krishna was the root, right? I don't know. Sometimes I forget. I didn't know who brought Krishna to the call. How did Krishna come to the call? I don't know. But so this is a very beautiful thing for us to become an instrument. You know, today I'm telling you this. When you bring somebody to this call, you are basically becoming a god. Basically, by you bringing people closer to God, there can be nothing greater than this. I'm telling you, if you can bring somebody through your work, through your sadhana, if you can get one person closer to God, sometime I tell you, my guru, I knew for 25 years, but sometime I'm humbled. I am so humbled that I don't know one more person who has been benefited from my guru to realize God. Because if that person had realized God, then I would have seen that person sharing his wisdom. So it's a very rare thing. Although you have an enlightened master, a guru, there's no guarantee unless your sadhana is pure, unless you have real mumukshutva. You must real. You know what's real spirituality? You know what's real spirituality? REAL. Real means really enjoy and love. What is real? REAL. The word real has a new meaning from today for you. Real means really enjoy and love. You are really devoted to SIP. Means you really enjoy and love SIP. That, and I told you, if we can dedicate our life, then we become a karma yogi. If we can dedicate our life, then we become divine instruments. So, my dear friends, that is my message to you today. God is not far away. God is very close, closer than our eyes that can see, closer than our heart that is beating, closer than our hands that touches. God is very, very close. God is Sip, the supreme immortal power. And that's why when I wanted to say this in Hindi, you know how I say it? I say, Prabhu paas hai, Prabhu paas hai, दूर नहीं वो प्रभु पास है आत्मा ही परमात्मा है दिल के अंदर उसका निवास है शिव भी वही राम है हनुमान वो ही घनश्याम है प्रभु पास है प्रभु पास है दूर नहीं वो प्रभु पास है प्रभु पास है प्रभु पास है